Hi there, it's Jennifer, and I am here today to do an open box video for a subscription service called Fortune Cookie Soap. It is a subscription service that doesn't come out every month. It comes out 4 times a year, so the boxes arrive in February, May, August, and November, and it costs $19.99 a month, I think. Very fun box. The different thing about it from other subscription services is that all of the products come from the company Fortune Cookie Soap. The formulas of their products really don't change that much from box to box, but they send these boxes out as a kind of a launch of their new fragrance line for their products. And so most of them are sample size, but a few of the ones that you get are full-size products, and so I'll show you those. But I just started doing videos a few weeks ago, so I didn't save everything from my box that I got in May. I don't even have the card, but I was able to print something out online so I could get all the right names for everything. And so I want to show you what I got in my box in May. I'll tell you what kind of about the theme and the fragrances and what I thought of them. And then I just received my box today for August. So I have not opened that one. The only thing I have done is slit the top of the box, but I haven't taken a look inside. So Fortune Cookie Soap has themes for all of their boxes. I've only been subscribing to them since last February, so I've only received 2 boxes. The one I got in February had a theme of In the Garden of Good and Evil. So it was like going into spring and gardens and all that kind of stuff. And so they included 8 different things. Some of the fragrances they had the good and evil themes. So some of them were the evil, which were deeper, darker kinds of heavier fragrances. And then the good side of the garden was kind of light, more floral fragrances. The one that I received in May had kind of a Candyland theme. They called it Candy Isle. And so all of the things that you receive smell like some kind of candy. I had mixed reviews on these. Some of them I really liked, and there were a few that were just big, big misses for me. So let me go ahead and tell you what I got in the box that I received in May. The first thing, and I don't have it because I used it up completely, they always include this bar of soap shaped like a fortune cookie. So Fortune Cookie Soap, and you'll get to see it because I'm sure there will be one in this new box. And the one that was it was in the May box was called Lick Your Lips, and it had a kind of a mint, and that was the fragrance of most of the soap, and that had flecks of brown in it that were kind of chocolate, so it was chocolate mint. Actually was pretty nice. And when I show you the bar of soap that will be in this box, more than likely, you'll get to see that it's got a really nice shape, and so it's really nice for just, kind of washing your hands. It's not really a shower kind of a soap, but a really nice hand soap. So that one I used up completely. I mean, I use it until it starts breaking apart, and then I use the pieces, and so I did that with this one, so I don't even have like a little piece to show you of that one. But that one I liked. They actually say that it's cool peppermint ice cream, peppermint, with flecks of dark chocolate. So the next thing that they include in all of their boxes, at least from what I understand, is a full-size product of hand sanitizer. They call these OCD. I'm kind of a hand sanitizer freak. I love hand sanitizers. I spent 12 years as a classroom teacher, and I was just done with being sick. So I use hand sanitizer a lot. Their formula for hand sanitizer is really nice because it's moisturizing, and hand sanitizers, because they are alcohol-based, tend to dry out your skin, but these really don't. And so I've even purchased more hand sanitizers from them. They always have really interesting names to their products, a little bit on the racy side. And they have one that I had bought from them that was in the fragrance Unicorn Farts, because I guess they figure if there were unicorns and they could fart, it would smell nice. And then they have this other fragrance that is to die for. It's called Vivid. And I'm telling you, it smells like raspberry lemonade. It is so amazing. And I will definitely be ordering some more of that. The one that was in the box in May, okay, it's called, all right, remember I said racy titles, Lollipop Your Cherry. If you don't know what that means, I'm not going there. So anyway, it's their OCD hand sanitizer, and it was in a cherry fragrance. And it says, some fragrances just name themselves, I swear. Cherries, cherries, and more cherries. Cherries swirled with vanilla and a hint of orange and pineapple. This was such a miss for me. I just have to tell you, it didn't smell like cherries. It didn't smell like cherry pie. It didn't smell like fresh cherries. It didn't even smell like cherry candy. To me, it smelled like cherry cough syrup, honestly. Normally, I would have used this thing all the way up. I still have some left. I'm going to use it. I've been putting it in my car just in case I'm, in a situation where I need to use it and I don't have hand sanitizer with me. I just really don't like this fragrance at all, but the formula is really nice. No problem with the formula at all. So that was the hand sanitizer. The next one was a sugar scrub, and so I don't have anything to show you because the little thing disintegrated once I used it. It was called Rock Your Socks Off Solid Sugar Scrub. So it was like a little square, and these are sample size, so it would be bigger if you were to order the full-size product from them. And it said straight up grape candy. It is what it is, and it does it all. This new creation exfoliates, moisturizes, and softens. Jump in the shower, scrub down, and rinse. Voila. Voila. I liked that one. It was small, so it didn't last very long. I made sure that I didn't use it right under the stream of the shower so it wouldn't disintegrate any faster than it had to. Honestly, because I got it in May and used it so quickly, I don't really remember what I thought of it. I didn't dislike it, and it was in a grape fragrance. Smelled nice, seemed appropriate for shower scrub. So yeah, so that was the third one. And then I'm gonna skip the next one on this list and talk about it last, but the next one was a wax tart. You know those little wax squares or whatever shapes they come in, and you put them in a wax melt thing, and it has a nice fragrance. This was in called Sweet Dreamsicle, and you know those popsicle things that are orange and white, It smelled just like that. They're so good at nailing fragrances. And so it was really nice. It said Sweet Dreamsicles are made of this. Ripe pineapple. Wait, is this right? Yeah. Ripe pineapple livened with a splash of bright orange citrus and luscious vanilla cream. Who are we to disagree? So it was really nice. I used it in my wax melt. I would say that the only thing that disappointed me about it is that it had a nice mild fragrance, and so it wasn't overpowering, but it lost its fragrance pretty quickly. So I was disappointed in that because I still had a lot of the wax in my little wax melt thing, and it started to lose its fragrance. So I took some other wax melts that I had that were kind of in an orange scent and put those in so I could continue to burn it. Yeah. So the next one was a face scrub, and it was called Lemon Drop It Like It's Hot Microdermabrasion Facial Scrub. Meet the newest member of the Fortune Cookies Soap skincare family, formulated to brighten and smooth skin just like a spa facial without the hefty price tag. Intended for use 1 to 2 times a week, lightly fragranced with lemon peel essence and orange zest. Really nice fragrance. I still have some of this left because you don't need to use a lot. Oh yeah. Really nice lemon and orange smell on this one, and it's a very, very fine grit, and so you don't have to worry about pressing too hard or whatever. The one thing I would say about this is that it's not easy to just like rinse it off with water. I really had to, like I would put it on, rub it in, rinse my face with water, then I would take a little bit of my my cleanser that I use and put that on with it, and then rinse that off, and then I still had to get a washcloth to get the rest of it off, because otherwise, you know, you'll have grit left on your face. So it definitely is something that takes a little bit of doing for getting off your face. So the next one was this, and this one I haven't used a lot of, but I'll tell you why. It wasn't that I didn't like it, I was kind of shaking it up here. This one is called the Sweet Spot Sparkle Me, and it is, it's a sparkle spray. And so it has, in fact, let me read the description of the smell. Fresh picked melon, strawberries and peaches, twisted with our mandarin oranges and pineapple, all sprinkled with a touch of sugar. So it's guaranteed to hit the sweet spot. And it actually is a really nice fragrance. I can, you know, spray it on right now. It dries really quickly. It's a very light fragrance, and it leaves just a really, really light sparkle on your skin. Sorry about that. I had somebody who was coming to my front door. But it's really nice. It leaves a really light sparkle, so you're not going to look like you have big chunks of glitter on your skin. Just a kind of a nice little sparkle. I didn't use a ton of it. I mean, I've definitely used part of it, but I didn't use a ton because I don't necessarily want to sparkle every day. But I will continue to use it. It's really nice. I do like sparkly things from time to time, and it has a really nice fragrance. So that one was really nice. And then the next one is a lip scrub called Blow Me. So there you go, racy little titles. This is it. It looks really, you know, it looks small, and you would say, oh yeah, that's a sample, but I mean, you don't need a lot of lip scrub. So I'd be surprised if their actual size product of this is bigger, because there's a lot, and I've used it several times and I still have a lot in here. It is, let's see, Innocent Face, what? It smells like bubble gum. How could we not? So it does smell like bubble gum, exactly like Bazooka bubble gum. It is not, it's not like a creamy stuff with grit in it that you put on, but it's also not completely dry like a powder. I mean, I can turn it upside down this way and it doesn't fall out. But you take a little bit of this, I wet my lips first, and then you take a little bit of it, put it on your lips and scrub it in, and then wash it off. Does a really nice job. I like it. I'll continue to use it, and I thought bubble gum was appropriate for something that was for your lips. The last one I'm going to talk about that was probably the biggest miss for me as far as a fragrance, other than this cherry cough syrup stuff, was actually it's one of my favorite products that they have. And it is called Whipped Cream Body Butter. And I've gotten one of these in every box, all 2 boxes that I've received so far. Their whipped cream body butter is amazing. It is so moisturizing, so soft. It's not sticky and goopy, but it's really moisturizing. Great for putting on your hands and your elbows and things like that. Love it. All right. Yep, still don't like it. This is called, they called it Captain's Berried, B-E-R-R-I-E-D, like berries. Captain's Berried Booty. Let's see, it's kind of ITL, I don't know what that means. ITL to Fruit Loops, as Captain's Berried Booty is to another iconic breakfast cereal. So what they're hinting at is that this is in the fragrance of Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries. A crunchy, fruity berry scent with powdery vanilla, raspberry, and tonka bean notes. What's a tonka bean? I don't know. Anyway, let me tell you, they nailed it as far as smelling like Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries. I even had my husband smell it, and he said, oh my gosh, it smells exactly like it. I mean, exactly. You know how long it's been since I've had Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries? A really long time. But I smelled this and it took me back to being a kid. And I just have to mention this because it was a really exciting thing when I was 9. But one time my mom bought some Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries and I opened it up and it was like every kid's dream come true. The whole box was filled with Crunch Berries. They had made a mistake. It would be like, you know, getting Lucky Charms and only getting the marshmallows. I just remember being so excited. I still remember that. And, you know, I'm quite a bit older than 9 now. But anyway, so this smelled like Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries. I have nothing bad to say about the formula. Still the same whipped cream body butter formula. Feels really nice. But I don't know. I mean, I guess I've just never in my life thought that I wanted to smell like breakfast cereal. I can't remember a time ever sitting there eating breakfast cereal and saying, you know, I would love to have a perfume made out of this. It really smelled like breakfast cereal, and I don't know, I guess smelling like food isn't something that I would think of. It got to the point where my husband, I would just put it on at bedtime. Just on my hands and my elbows and put it on at bedtime so I didn't really have to smell myself for very long. And my husband would say, how long are you gonna come to bed smelling like cereal? And I said, well, until this is gone, because I really like the cream, you know, the whipped cream formula, and so I am going to use it till it's gone. And I did use it until it was gone. Yeah, it just smells like cereal. I just can't, you know, I just am not into smelling like cereal. Gosh, you smell like food. Okay, enough of that. I will stop talking about that. But so there were 8 products in that box: the soap, the full-size soap, the full-size hand sanitizer, the sugar scrub, the whipped cream body butter, a wax tart, a facial scrub, the sparkle spray, and the lip scrub. So those are really nice. Like I said, I went through some of them. Some of them, there's enough product in there that I'll keep, you know, that I'll continue to use them because I really like their stuff. It's really nice stuff. So now we're on to looking at the new Fortune Cookie soap box. I'm pretty excited about this. And when you look at it, it's got a lot of green in there. And there's a card on top, and the card is so great because some, you know, there are some companies that include stuff in these surprise boxes and they don't really tell what anything is, and that can be a little bit frustrating. So this one, they always tell the name of the product, the details about it, what everything smells like. They give a description and then how you use it, which is really nice. So when I look at this one, it says witch, as in like, you know, a witch that rides a broom, W-I-T-C-H, witch please. So, I don't know, is it a Halloween theme? Oh, there's a yellow brick road. So I'm guessing that this is something about the Wizard of Oz. So it says, let me get my glasses. Soon you will feel nothing at all except beautiful wickedness. And then this is really tiny, so it's gonna be hard to read, but also the other thing that's on this card is you get your own discount code for $10 off an order. It's not one of these things that you can give everybody the code and everybody gets $10 off. It is specifically for you. It comes with your box, and so that's listed on there. It's really great because it's not $10 off a $50 order. It's not $10 off a $20 order. It's just $10 off an order. So if you wanted to just buy $10 worth of stuff and then, you know, just pay shipping, you could do that. Although you probably get sucked into getting other stuff. So, okay, so this says, welcome to Fortune Cookie Soap's 2014 Fall Soap Box. A wicked mashup of an old classic and a current Broadway hit. So it is for The Wizard of Oz. So the first one, and I told you that in every box they include one of their Natural Bar Fortune Cookie soap, and so this one, ooh, look at this. So there's this is it. It's shaped like a fortune cookie. It's hollow in the middle because it's actually like how a fortune cookie would be, where it's folded over and has a little piece of paper sticking out of it with your, well, you know, like a fortune. It's usually a little saying that's in there. And so this one, ooh, smells very cinnamony. And it says, there's no place like home. Oh, these are Dorothy's ruby slippers. It's sparkly. Oh, that is so cute. This is supposed to be like her ruby slippers. Very cute. So it says, let's take a look here. There's no place like home, Fortune Cookie Soap. Close your eyes and repeat after me. Curled Macintosh apple peels, lovingly kissed with a hint of cinnamon, allspice, and clove. Make this fragrance warm and cozy, just like home, as long as home's not in Kansas. So really cute, and I love the shape of this. It's not really, I found it's not really great for a body soap like in the shower, but I just use it as a hand soap. I have it sitting in a little soap dish by my sink in the bathroom. It's really nice shape, perfect size for your hands. So I mentioned that with my other one. I use them until they break, and then I start using the pieces. So really nice. Okay, smells really good. So the next one, in keeping with the theme of the Wizard of Oz, is called, it's their hand sanitizer, and it's called Roy G. Biv. Well, you know, if you remember the little, what is it, acronym for remembering the colors of the rainbow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet are the colors of the rainbow, and to remember that, it's Roy G. Biv. That stands for each one of those things. So this is their OCD hand sanitizer. This is a full-size product, as is the soap. And it says, a full spectrum of bright citrus notes and florals against a cool fall background, dusky breezes and bonfires, wind-blown leaves and charred woods brightened by notes of lemon, mandarin, cotton blossom, and soft vanilla. That sounds really interesting. Okay, most of them, when I smell them, you don't really smell the alcohol base, and I can smell the alcohol base in this one a little bit more than most. So let me put some on and see. That's really nice. You know, I don't know that I smell lemon, mandarin, cotton blossom, and soft vanilla. But whatever I do smell is pretty darn good, so I'm excited about this. This is nice. Okay, so the next one is, ooh, it's their whipped cream body lotion. Now, hopefully I'll like the smell better than the one from last month. There appear to be 4 different kinds, 4 different fragrances for their whipped cream body butter this time, and so each person who gets one of these boxes gets a different fragrance. So let's see, the names of them are BFFs, Green is the New Black, No Good Deed, and Wicked Good, and I got BFFs. So let's read that one to see how they describe the scent. Blueberries and pumpkins might be considered an unexpected friendship, but in this unique scent, they're inseparable. Sticky sugared blueberries and luscious baked pumpkin with all the fall spices atop a warm cake accord. Wow, that sounds like an interesting combination of scents. Oh, you know what? There's something about their whipped cream body butter that has, at least in the ones that I've had in the past, that have like one similar note to them, and maybe it's that whipped cream thing. I'm telling you, this stuff feels so good. It's so moisturizing. Okay, I can definitely smell the pumpkin. Oh, I can smell the blueberries too, and it smells really good together. So yay, I'm excited about this. Wow, yum, that smells good. Well, I guess I guess it does smell like food, but it doesn't smell like breakfast cereal. Let's just hope that nothing smells like breakfast cereal in here. Okay, the next one. Oh, it looks like we have another facial scrub, and it's right here. It looks like the same size, same shape bottle as that facial scrub from the box, the Candy Isle box from May. And that one was a microdermabrasion facial scrub that you use only 1 or 2 times a week. And this one says, it's called Swankified Walnut Facial Scrub. As we continue to expand our skincare line, we'd like to introduce you to our new daily scrub. That's nice. We had your face in mind, but feel free to swankify all your parts. Bunches of ripe bananas mashed into sweet, sugary cake batter. Wow. Then topped with walnuts and baked to a golden glow. Wow. Cake batter, mashed bananas, walnuts. I can't really smell it. Oh, yeah. That smells really nice. It's very sweet. Yeah. Okay, let's see if how the consistency. Okay, the consistency is different. The previous one that was supposed to be the microdermabrasion kind of scrub and only used a couple days a week, it was a really fine grit and very thick and gritty. And this one, there's a lot of, you can feel like a lot of cleanser and stuff in between the gritty stuff. So it wouldn't be as harsh on your face, and you can use it every day. Oh, that smells really, really nice. So the next one is called Miss Popular. I guess they're referring to Dorothy in this. But it is a bubble bath powder. And so here it is. I got a Bath Fizzy one time from them in a previous box, the one from February, and it was so small that you couldn't really tell what it would be like in your bath. You couldn't tell if it would have the level of scent you would want or if it was moisturizing because it was so teeny. So I just threw mine in a bath so I could smell it, and then I threw in another Bath Fizzy that had a complimentary smell or complementing smell in there. But this looks like a pretty decent size pack of bath powder, and it's bubbles, so that's kind of fun. So let's read the description of this one. As bubbly and sticky sweet as they come, but maybe not quite what you'd expect, with a depth of scent that is both unexpected and enchanting. The most delectable sweet honey nectar, shamelessly flirting with touches of star anise, star jasmine, sweet orange, and blushing violet. Okay, there's one thing that's sort of making me a little bit nervous, because isn't anise, star anise, isn't that kind of licorice smelling? I don't like licorice. Don't like it. Don't like the smell. Don't like the taste. So hopefully this doesn't smell a lot like that. Let me go ahead and open this up. Come on. Okay. Oh no, it doesn't smell like licorice at all. That's really nice. What is that smell? There's something that's really familiar. Oh, it's the honey. It's the honey. It's got a really strong smell of honey, and that's very nice. It's got like a really nice, warm, sweet smell to it. So that looks good. It looks like it's a decent sized product too. Okay, the next one is called Hair Flip Oil. This one right here. It doesn't have a label on it or anything like that, but they show you a picture on here of what each of the containers look like. So it says the beauty of what we do here at Fortune Cookie Soap is that if we decide we want something new, we just go ahead and make it. Hair flip. Please give a round of applause, or I guess they're saying like hair flip. Please give a round of applause to our new custom blend of oils formulated to nourish and repair dry, damaged hair. 1 to 2 drops is all you need for ultimate shine without greasy residue. Strands of sweet hazelnut woven throughout rich, buttery vanilla cream. Oh, I can definitely smell the hazelnut and the vanilla cream. Yeah, that's nice. So I don't use oil on my hair that much, but oh, that's really nice. I don't use it on my hair all that much, but I do like to use it if the weather happens to be humid. I live in the northern part of Arizona. You know, it almost never rains here. And so we get a lot of snow in the winter, but it's dry. I mean, if you want to have great hair days almost every day of the year, move to Arizona. But anyway, so in the summer, in July and August is when we tend to have our rainy season. We call it the monsoons, and that's when my hair gets a little bit frizzy and bigger. So definitely use hair oil during that time. And this also talks about using it for repairing damaged hair. So I'll be excited to try that. And you know the scent of it, and you're only using 1 to 2 drops, the scent of it smells really good, but it's light enough that it's not going to overpower you, so that you can put on a cologne or something like that as well. The next one is their Personal Space Air Freshener. I have not received one of these in one of their boxes yet, but I've heard about it from different people on YouTube and who say that this Personal Space Air Freshener is really, really nice. This one is called Flying Monkeys. So, you know, Wizard of Oz and those flying monkeys. And it looks like this. So it actually looks like a similar bottle to that sparkle stuff that I got in my last box. And this one says, mischief is in the air with this fruity, breezy blend of peach, watermelon, neroli, Neroli. I have no idea what that is. And jasmine with air and aquatic notes. But the real star of this fragrance, fresh, ripe bananas. So, oh, it's real light. Yeah, it smells really nice. Yeah. So let me take this off and get a better. I think in this form I can't really smell I can't smell fresh ripe bananas in here. But maybe if I sprayed more of it around, I would smell that. But it's a really nice, kind of light, it's not a real perfumey kind of a scent. I have to see how that works if you're trying to cover up smells, I guess. Okay, one more. And this one is a perfume oil called, oh, it's this tiny little thing here. And it's called the Shiz. I guess that is like, you know, the Broadway show of Wizard of Oz is called the Wiz. So, it says the Shiz perfume oil. Normally you wouldn't want to smell like the Shiz, but in this case, it's a good thing. What? It wouldn't be a fortune cookie soapbox card without an inappropriate remark or two. As I told you, they have like little racy things in here. And they describe this as a woodland hike through damp balsam woods with top notes of maple leaves blowing through new dawn blossom, laurel, and sweet clove. Okay. I got a perfume oil in my February box, and at first I smelled it and I was kind of like, yeah, that's not what I would wear. I wear kind of citrusy things, but I was determined to try everything. I loved that stuff. It was so nice. So let's see. Okay. Let me put a little bit of this on here. Yeah, it's got a real warm, musky kind of a scent to it. Like, okay, not like patchouli. I don't like patchouli. But you know how it's got that warm, deeper kind of a scent to it? That's what this one is like. It's just got a real kind of a warm, musky, I guess, kind of a scent to it. That would be really nice for fall. Really nice for fall. So this box is really cute, and in it, they always throw in these fun little things, like here's a little thing that's got a little dog like Toto, and there's a witch and you know, some different fun things. In the candy aisle box that they sent in May, they threw in Bazooka bubblegum and lollipops, and so they throw in some little extra things like this. But these are really cute. So in this box, there was a bar of their soap, a full-size hand sanitizer, a thing of their whipped cream body butter, their facial scrub, some bath powder, hair oil, air freshener, and perfume oil. And several of those things are going to be things that you can use numerous times. So for example, probably the only one that would be a one-time use would be that bubble bath powder. But the rest of them are things that you get to use over time. And I like that because if I'm going to consider buying something based on what I've had in a box, and I have done that in the past, I've bought some, you know, I bought hand sanitizer and I've also bought some body butter. But if I'm going to make that decision, I'm going to make the decision based on the fact that I've used it several times and I know I want it, and not just used it once and then said I gotta have it. Most of the time, if I use something once, I don't feel like I have to have it. But if I've used it several times and then I start running out of it and I think, shoot, I need this. So anyway, this is just a really fun box. And like I said, these are mostly, with the exception of two, mostly sample products, decent sized sample products. And so then with the coupon code, if I decide that there's anything in there that I like, I can get $10 off of whatever it is I decide to get. So my next one will be coming in November, at which time I will review the things that I got in this box and have had a chance to try, and then I will open up the new box in November. So I hope you'll join me for that. And if you're interested in a link that goes to Fortune Cookie Soap, I put my referral link down below in this section, and you can also find a post about all of these things in detail on my blog at busybeingjen.com. Thanks for watching.